Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today my video is about having wifey material qualities. Let's get into it. I know a lot of women don't watch my channel, but I want to say this. A man won't marry you if you don't show him that you have those qualities in the beginning. A lot of women say, oh, I'm not going to do none of that stuff until we get married. I'm not going to cook and clean up and do anything for him like that until we get married. Men aren't going to marry you if you're waiting until you get married to show him that you have those qualities. How would he ever know if you don't show him now? Not saying the first months, but if you're talking to a guy, and this is for even guys that's watching my channel that got a friend or a sister or somebody that needs to see this and hear this, you can let them know my advice and my view. This is my view on things. Every video that I do is only my opinion and only my view on life. I can only give you how I feel and what I think. I can't think for the next person. So this is what I feel. If you don't show a dude in the beginning that you have wifey material qualities about yourself, then he's not going to want to marry you. Because first off, oh, I don't cook for dudes. Oh, I don't clean up. Oh, I don't wash dudes' clothes. Oh, I'm not going to go get you any medicine from the pharmacy because you're feeling sick. Oh, I'm not going to baby you when you're sick. Call your mom. You know, there's women out here that literally feel like they don't have to do anything but look pretty every day and have sex with him and think that he's going to marry you. A man have to see those qualities. And some women don't have kids. So they can't show with caring for their kids that they have motherly qualities and wifey material qualities. They don't really have that child or kids to be around to show that they're caring and loving, or their dad may not be around like that, so they can't show you how they care for a man. Because men, they looking at how you care for your kids. They're looking at how you care for your dad, you know, a man in your life. Because if you care about your dad, you're close to your dad, you'll be good with a guy. If you're close to your dad, if you're close with your kids and you treat your kids with the utmost respect and love and care, and you always looking out for them, you know, you cook for your kids, you clean up, you look after them. When they're sick, you take them to the doctor, you pamper them, you bathe them, you clothe them, you make sure they're good, you do their hair, you get them in order. You know, a man wants that kind of relationship, but not necessarily as a motherly figure, but they want that love and tender care for them. They want you to feel like they want to feel like you care about them. It's simple. Guys are not that difficult to understand. Yes, men have feelings. They may not always show their feelings, but men have feelings. Men are definitely emotional. They may not cry in front of you, they may not get sad, but they do have emotions and feelings. And they may not speak of them, but deep down inside, they're thinking about it in their head, going over and over in their head, like, why don't she? I tell her I'm not feeling good, and she said, oh, go to the doctor. Oh, you want me to come over there and comfort you? Want me to come over there and give you want me to make you some soup? You want me to get you something for your head? Put your feet up, elevate your feet. They want a woman to say, I'm on my way, I'm coming over there, and I'm going to care for you. That is what they want. A man, a man don't want a woman who is just basically like, oh, call the doctor, call your mom. A man wants a woman who's going to care for him and show him love and just be herself too. You don't have to be anybody that you're not. If you're not the type of woman that be like, you feeling sick today? I'm gonna come over there and pamper you. If you're not that kind of woman, you could just say, look, I can come over there and check on you and see how you feeling, and I can make you something to eat really quick, and you know, get your little bed together, run you a bath. You know, you don't have to be what you're not, but you do want to show a man that you care, because men are automatic givers and providers, and they're looked at like, he's a provider, what can he do for me? He's a provider, what can he do for me? That is how a man is looked at to the world. A man is looked at as a protector, provider. a supporter, a person who always got everybody back. And that's a mother and a woman too, in a sense of nurturing and taking care of the kids and taking care of home. But a man is also a protector, a lover, a supporter. He's always looked at as somebody to come and save the day, and nobody ever saves the man. So I have a soft spot for men, and not just any man, but the man that I'm dealing with. If I'm dealing with him, I want him to feel like he is safe with me and loved and cared for. Um, if he's feeling sick, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna pamper him. I'm gonna make him feel like a baby. I'm just gonna make him feel loved and massage his feet, massage his head. Put a cold press on his head, cook him a soup, boil him a soup. Sit there and talk to him and chill with him. Let him lay his head in my lap. Because these are like pillows. So he's going to be very comfortable here. And I have a very soft, lovable body. And he's definitely going to love it here. So then, if his house is dirty, I just automatically start cleaning up. That is my personality. If something is out of place, I come over there and I clean it up. If he needs some food in his refrigerator and he don't have any food, I'm going to go to the store and get him some things that he may need. If he got the dishes in the sink, I'm going to wash them. That is something that I am like. That is a person that I'm like. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I can't get out what I want to say because my head is like going really, really fast. So my thoughts are like racing sometimes. So when I go there, I literally look and see what needs to be done and I do it. It's simple. The dishes are dirty, I'm going to wash them. His clothes and stuff is out of place. His shoes over here, his clothes over here. He got stuff on the bed, he got stuff on the floor, stuff on the couch. I'm going to straighten the house up. That's me. That's just what I do. I'm going to make sure that my man is satisfied to the 10th power because I want him to feel like, not that I'm a server and I'm serving him and I'm a fucking servant. I want him to feel like I care, and I do. And I want him to feel that love. It's a lot of ways to show your love. If a man tell you, I'm hungry, I don't know what I'm going to eat. Oh, let me cook for you. Come over here so I can cook something for you. Oh, I'll feed you. What you want to eat? I'll do whatever for you. If a man say, oh, my back hurt, I need a massage. I need to go give me a massage. What's your address? Or send me the address. I'm coming over there and I'm going to give you a massage myself. You don't have to go get no massage, baby. I got oils. I got lotions. I got all kind of shit. I can come give you a massage. Easy. A man wants to feel like you care and you love him. He don't want to feel like he's always just giving to you and loving you and caring about what you want to do. Women are so fucking full of themselves and it disgusts me sometimes. Because a woman feel like a man's supposed to serve them and, provide and protect and support me. But are you loving, supporting, and protecting that guy and making sure his heart is good and making sure that he feel loved and appreciated? Because men want to feel like you appreciate them. They don't want to feel like everything that they're doing is why you're here. They want to feel like you're giving yourself too. They don't want to feel used. And I understand that concept when guys start to feel used. I know how it feels to feel used. I've been there before, been in those shoes, and I know how it feels. So I just like to extend my love. I like to just extend my love and show that I care. And those are wife materials. That is how you show, that is wifey material. That is how you show, and that is how you let a man know that you care. Because a lot of women want the ring, right? Every woman is looking for that ring, but they're not looking for what can they give. Women want to receive, but they don't want to give. A lot of women don't know how to give. They don't know how to love. They got excuses of my mom and my dad wasn't there. My mom wasn't there. I wasn't loved. You have to know how to give love. In order to receive love, you got to also give it. It's like a give and take, respect. If you want to be respected, right, you have to give respect in order to receive. That's just like love. You have to give love if you want to be loved. You have to show that. What you put out into the universe is what you're going to get back. And that is what I always say on any channel and any page that I'm on. Whatever you put out into the universe is what you're going to get back. You can't expect to get something great out of the universe, but you're not giving anything great into the universe. You're not putting anything great out there. You're putting a bunch of negative energy, a bunch of self-love, a self-centered personality, self-centered behavior out into the world. And you're not worried about anybody else. You're just being vain. And you want people to think that, oh, I am everything, and I am everything, and I am this, and I am that. You're never saying, you know what, I'm going to give something to you. I'm going to love you. These women are diabolical because they feel like, I'm not going to show that man that I want to be a wife. I'm not going to cook and clean up and take care of him and wash his back and massage his feet and massage his back. I'm not going to cater to him. He ain't got no ring on my finger. I don't want to overstep my boundaries. The way that women get married is doing those things. Caring for them and not pretending and putting on an act. You can put on an act all day, but eventually it's going to go away. You have to be that. You know, if you want a man to marry you, this is for ladies. And this is for men that want to share this with their friends and their family. If you want a man to marry you, tell them this. You have to pour into him as much as he's pouring into you. If that man is showing you love, he's going out his way for you. He's buying you this on your birthday. He's doing this on that for you. Christmas, New Year's, anniversaries. He's doing all this stuff for you. He's providing for you, being there for you. And y'all are just dating and y'all not married yet. You're telling, oh, I don't cook. Let's go out. You're spending the money up. You're spending his money and your money. Oh, I don't want to do that. Hire somebody to clean your house out, or get your mom or your friend to come clean it, or you clean it up. You come over there, you just sit down, you don't do anything. You just come to his house, you sit down, you don't pick up anything, you don't wash no dishes, you don't cook no food, you want to go out and spend money. Men don't like that all the time. I mean, yeah, they can say, oh, men like women that don't do anything. No, that's not necessarily true. A lot of women give in a lot of different ways. If you don't see it, you don't know, because you're not in a relationship with them behind closed doors. You don't know what that girl doing for this man. She probably being there massaging his back, massaging his face and shit, making him feel like a king. She giving him bubble baths. She's scrubbing his feet, clipping them toenails. She's doing it all, but you're not seeing it. You only seeing, oh, she don't cook, she don't clean up, but she doing other stuff. She's catering to him. When you cater to a man and make him feel like a prince, make him feel like a king, make him feel like he's the only one in your life, which he should be, then he's not going to ever walk away from that. It doesn't matter about sex. A lot of people say it's the sex that's good and they're going to make a man stay. The sex is great. Okay, that's a plus. But the other qualities matter to a man that he going to a man of a woman that he going to marry. The other qualities that a woman have, it matters to a man, because that's going to decide if he going to marry you or not. A girl can have good vagina, but when he goes to her, he going to go to her just for the vagina. He's not going to go to her for anything else. When it's good, he going to just go to get that, and he going to fulfill that fantasy or lustful feeling that he have, and then he going to go back to the woman who love him. The woman who care for the man is the woman who keep the man. Oh, that's a good one. I'm going to say that. The woman who care for the man is the woman who keep the man. That is a great quote I'm going to put on my Instagram today. The woman who care for the man is the woman who keep the man. If you don't have no feelings, you don't care about this man, you don't care if he ate, you don't care if he's sick, you don't care if his house needs cleaning up because he don't feel like cleaning it. Most men don't clean up like that. Some men keep their house nice and neat, but a lot of men don't. It's probably like 60% of men who keep their house clean. And it's 60% who don't keep their house clean. And it's 40% men who don't keep their house. I'm sorry. It's 60% of men who don't keep their house clean. And 40% who do. 60 is a lot. 40% is a lot too. But 60% is a lot that overpowers the men who do clean up their house, which is the 40%. The men who clean up their house or whatever, the men who don't clean up their house or whatever, those are the men who need a little assistance. But the men who do keep their house clean, it's other stuff that they need too. They keeping their house clean, they working, they doing this, they doing that. And a lot of men don't even cook. So it's like you got a man who don't cook, you got a man who clean up, but you got a man who clean up and a man who don't cook. The man who cook and don't clean up, the man who clean up but don't cook. It's like it's always a give and take with these dudes, and you gotta realize when you're with a guy, you have to study the man that you're with. You're always supposed to study the man that you're with. You're not supposed to just be with a person. You're supposed to study them. What do they like? What they don't like? What are some things that irritate them so you won't irritate them? If you find out this man, it really, really irritates him when you do certain stuff or when certain stuff is out of place, don't do it. Because he comes like, this girl, all she does is irritate me. Like, I can't be around somebody who don't know who I am, who's not studying me. You're supposed to be studying your partner when you're with them. If you want to get married and you want that ring, ladies, if you're watching this, ladies, because I know a lot of men watch my videos, but if the ladies is watching, if you want a man to marry you, you have to focus in on that man like he's focusing in on you. It can't always be about you. If he got you on his mind and you got you on your mind, then nobody's focusing on him. So he's not being cared for and loved and treated with respect like he deserves and just catered to. A man deserves it. If a man is giving you money, being there for you, protecting you, making you feel safe, loving you, being that ear to listen to when your family is getting on your nerve, when your friends are getting on your nerve, when people are just making you feel ill, this man is here to listen to all of your bullshit. You know, that is a man who you want to give to too. You want to make him feel loved. I've always in relationships made the man feel like he's a king. I don't want to make him feel like he ain't doing enough. I'm going to cook. I'm going to clean up. I'm going to wash clothes. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to care for you. I'm going to scrub your feet. I'm going to get the corns off and I'm going to get the callus. I'm going to cut the toenails. I'm going all in. Because if I care about you, man, it's nothing I won't do for you. I'm going to wash your hair and condition it. If you got hair, because a lot of people got dreads now. So I like a dreadhead man. So I'm definitely going to like do all of those things. I love to cater to my man. That's what I live for. If I had a man right now, me and him will be booed up somewhere, catering to him, making him feel like a king. I may feed him. I am a type of person that what I want, I get. And if I want something, I'm going to try hard to keep it. You see, when you actually want something and you trying really hard to keep it, you trying really hard to keep that in your life, you take care of it, right? Like if you got a job and you really want to keep it, you take care of your job takes care of you. You take care of your apartment, it takes care of you. You take care of your house, you keep it up beautiful, you can sell it. You take care of it, right? You can sell it. If you take care of your house, it's going to take care of you. If you take care of your job, it's going to take care of you. If you take care of yourself, it's going to take care of you. If you take care of your man, he's going to take care of you and make sure you're good. At the end of the day, you're supposed to care for a person with genuine love, respect, and be trustworthy. Because these men are getting married these days. Let's be real. How many men have you seen talk about being married lately? And they're in the younger generation. They're not older and are already married. It's a man who's like around your age. And is he talking about marriage soon? Is he talking about in the future, well, I'm going to get married one day? You don't even hear men talk about marriage at all. Because some men say, I don't want to get married ever. And some men just don't talk about it at all because they have no intention on marrying nobody. These women are like the lowest grade now. Women are just literally, they don't have no, let me see. A lot of women lack good qualities now. You know, in the 90s, when I was born in the 90s, the women had more respect for themselves. They were virtuous women. They were conservative women. They were good, sweet women and catering to their man women. This new generation of women, they want men to just serve them, to give them money, to do this for them, to do that for them. They just show off their body and they believe that that's everything and everybody's supposed to just give, love, marry me. that's not gonna get a man to marry you. I mean, women do the bare minimum and expect a guy to marry them. And they talk about a man doing the bare minimum, but what are you doing? We gotta worry about ourselves. We have to go forward in life and worry about ourselves. If we continue to worry about the next person all the time, we're never going to get where we're trying to go. Marriage is the ultimate goal for women, and it should be. Not just your career. Of course, your career is on your mind. Having things, being successful in life, and fulfilling your dreams. But on the other hand, there's marriage. We are not supposed to be on this earth by ourselves, doing everything by ourselves, and just going down our journey by ourselves. When you accomplish everything you wanted in life, when you went out there and chased your dreams and did what you wanted to do with your life, and you don't have no man, you're going to feel an empty void. Women that got their life together, then they go settle for a man. They go get a man. But a lot of women, while they're climbing that ladder, while they're going and chasing their dreams, they feel like, I don't have time for a man right now. But when they get too old, the men that's their age don't want them. When you get up in age, you say, now I'm going to get me a man. I done did everything I wanted to do in my life. I done fulfilled my dreams. That's a great, beautiful thing. But now, it's harder to find a man when you get in your 30s. I'm in my 30s now. I'm in my early 30s. So, I just got in my 30s, right? And my mind has been on stability. My mind has been on my success. My mind has been on chasing my dreams too. And also getting me a soulmate. My mind is not only on the money, because money ain't everything. And it don't make you happy all the time. I know a lot of people that have money and they're not always happy. So don't think that money gonna actually just make you happy on the inside, because it don't. It may make you happy because you can get to go buy stuff, you can go pay your bills, and you can go get a nice car and a nice house and nice clothes and shoes and nice jewelry or whatever, designer clothes. But sometimes you just have the time when you're just not happy. You know, money ain't gonna fix everything. It does not fix everything. It fixes some stuff, but it don't fix everything. So a woman can have all of this stuff together, all her money in order, or a man. Well, they don't have that significant other, that man that you need, that woman. They don't have that. So they start to say, damn, I feel empty. I got everything I ever wanted, but I don't have a man, or I don't have a woman. Now I'm getting older. Men are looking at the older women like that. I can't lie. It's some beautiful older women out here in this world. They're taking care of themselves. They in the gym. They getting their body right. But men still like young women. I'm sorry. Men like younger women because they're fresh. They just came out the womb. They just started having sex. They just started dating. They just starting out their life. Men don't really want to deal with a woman who already set in her ways. She's older. She thinks she knows everything. She's already molded into whatever she is. But the younger women, they can mold them. That's why men like younger women. They can mold them. They're fresh out the womb. They haven't had that many men, and they are trying to find themselves right now. And it's kind of good to get a girl when you can kind of mold her into a woman. You can get her into mold. You can mold her into a woman, and you can also mold her into the perfect woman for you. So it's good to get a woman when they're young sometimes, because it's just better, and they haven't had that many souls intertwining with them. Even some older women haven't. But once you get older, men start to thinking like, oh, she probably had a lot of men inside her. You know what I'm saying? She probably had a lot of dudes, a lot of boyfriends, a lot of relationships. She's been through a lot of shit already. A man wants a woman who's fresh. She just came out the womb. She's fresh to the world, and she's looking for, she's finding herself. She's looking for work. She's looking for success. She's building up her career. A man wants a woman that's just starting out, and you can't get mad at them for that. So once you're a woman, right, and you start to say, I'm not going to date right now, I'm going to focus on my life. You sitting up there chasing this money, and you look up, boom, you in your 30s and you in your 40s, and you still haven't found anybody because you've been so busy focusing on the money. You have to focus on relationships too. That's why I say I have relationships too. You have to balance it. You have to balance it, because on this hand is your career, your life, things you want. On this hand is that significant other, somebody to live your life with, somebody to spend your money with, somebody to talk to, just somebody to be there, a friend. A man is not only a significant other who you have sex with. A man is somebody who could be your friend, your person to talk to, your person to vent to, a person to love, to cherish, to show love and gratitude to be grateful and gracious to, somebody to be generous to share your life and share your love and your money with. It's somebody to actually just to have to go through life together. Who wants to go on a cruise by themselves? Who wants to go out of town on vacation by themselves? Who wants to go deal with their friends all the time and their friends are just, oh, they looking for a nigga. They trying to find them a dude. They not worried about you. They trying to find them a dude to talk to. And you over here, you with your friends and they in the dude face. Now they done let a dude. They going to hang out with the dude and you all on the whole trip. And they over here with this dude and you're like, damn, we on a trip together. But you over here with this dude. You ain't talking to me. I'm over here sitting at the table looking lonely and shit. You are lonely. Because when you are not in a relationship, and you don't have somebody to go do stuff with. Like you go to the movies. I go to the movies alone. I go out to eat alone sometimes. I go on dates, but most of the time when I want to go do something, I do it by myself. I club by myself. I go to the bar by myself. I go to the movies by myself. Sometimes I go to the beach by myself. I go to the pool by myself. I do a lot of things alone. And when I tell you, when I was in a relationship, it was so much funner when I did it with funner. It was so much more fun when I did it in a relationship with somebody else. It wasn't fun when I started doing it by myself all the time. Like it's fun sometimes by yourself. You get that peace of mind. You meet people, but when you with somebody and you got somebody to talk to on your trip, somebody to talk to when you get to your destination, when you're out and about, you at the club, wherever you at the bar, you at the restaurant, you at a place to have fun and live life, you by yourself. And you have nobody to talk to. And when you have somebody that's there with you, it's more fun. It's better. You can vent. You can tell them how you're feeling. You can drink. You can laugh. You can play. You can crack jokes. You can be all over each other if you want to. You can fuck at the end of the night. There's a lot of things and reasons why having a significant other is kind of important. And that's also having an ear to listen to your bullshit. Somebody who will listen to you. Somebody who care for you. Somebody who got your back. When shit happening, they're going through it with you. When you lose a family member, they're there to comfort you, to console you. They're there to just make you feel like, they're there to have your back. So it's okay to want to care for a man and show those qualities now. You don't want to show those qualities later and say, I'm not going to show him nothing right now because I'm not going to cook for him. I'm not going to clean for him. I'm not going to do nothing for him because I don't want to do that for him. And then boom. When you get up in age, boo, you have to open up your mind to things because you know that you're getting older. You know that it's harder to find a dude. It's harder to find a man. Now, okay, 28, 29. My baby father, my last relationship, I met him at 20 I met him probably at 28 and we 28, 29, 30, almost 4 years. So yeah, I met him at like 28, 29, 30. Then we had the baby and then a little bit after that. So yeah, I met him at 28 years old or at 20, give or take 28. So it was great. It was great. It was an experience. And I learned everything that I had to learn from that relationship. It's over with. I've learned. But I also know where I lacked it. Once all the smoke clear, it's been a year since I've been in a relationship. Once the smoke clear and you realize where you went wrong, you can see, okay, now that I'm not mad and the smoke is clear. I'm not mad. The dude is where he at. I'm where I'm at. We're not mad at each other anymore. We're not sad. We're not hurt. We're not in our feelings anymore. It's been a year. Once you start to sit back and give yourself that time, because people need time to heal after a relationship. You can't just jump right into something else, because that's moving off hurt. And everybody know that nobody want nobody who's a rebound. So he done had a few rebounds already that didn't work out. So I don't move on like that. I give myself time because I don't want to make the same mistake again. But once you have that time to think, you know exactly where you went wrong at. You know where you went wrong. You looking back at it like, okay, now I know what I did. Now I know why it didn't work. Now I know what took place, and now I know why it didn't work out for me. But even though I can tell people this is why I ended it, and I can tell people he didn't he didn't want to do this, so I didn't want to do that, and it's like he back and forth. But if a person ain't giving you everything that you want out of the relationship, then you can't stay, because you're gonna go forward and you're not gonna be happy. A lot of people feel like, I'm gonna settle because I love him and want to be with him forever. And people ain't perfect, and nobody is, so perfect and good. You can just, what I'm saying, accept little things here and there, but not everything. But you can accept this, you can accept that, and go forward and make it work. But if a man is not trying to do and go where you're trying to go, or a woman, if she's not trying to compromise and meet you in the middle on things that they want in a relationship and out of a relationship, then you can't go forward. If you're going to stay with somebody only because you love them and the sex is good and you don't want to be alone and you don't want to lose them, you're going to end up like somebody I know. Unhappy, and life's too short to waste a second on unhappy relationships. It's too short. Life is not here for long, sweetie. We're here for a little while, not a long time. We're here for a short time, not a long time. So if you're gonna waste your time on a dude who not making you happy and fulfilling your needs, then that is illiterate. Because a lot of people settle, and then in the end they crying about how they wasn't happy, and they're getting a divorce now, and they done went all the way, and now they getting a divorce now, and they fighting this divorce, and the divorce is expensive. The divorce is tearing their family apart, tearing the kids apart. You have to stop it before it get that far. My last relationship, I'm gonna keep talking about it because I was into that relationship. I was all in. I was invested into that relationship, and it did not work out. We got a kid now. We just have a baby now, and it's like I'm a baby mama again. So I wasn't looking forward to being a baby mama. I was looking forward to being a wife. This man did not want to be in the marriage, and that is why I left. He didn't have no long-term goal on being married. He wanted to be together forever with no marriage. I can't do that. I feel like I'm worthy of love. I am worthy of love no matter what nobody say. I'm worthy of love, and I deserve to be in a relationship that's long term with credentials, saying that we're married, having our paperwork, having our ring and our wedding. Those are things that I want and I know I deserve. That's not something I'm gonna beg you for. If I'm keep telling you I want to get married and we should change things around, I don't care about religion. I care about what I want. I care about God. I'm a child of God, but I don't care about religion and what people's beliefs are. I care about what I want in my relationship. And if I don't get what I want in my relationship, then I'm going to leave the relationship, because I'm giving you everything that I have. I'm giving it all. I'm giving it 100%. I never slack when it come down to that, because if you're going to have stuff, you might as well not even do it. Just like if you're going to start a business. If you're going to have stuff, then you might as well not even start it. Because if you're not going to give it your all, you're going to be always wondering in the back of your head, why didn't I give it my all? I give relationships my all. At the end of the day, if I fuck with you and I make you my man, I am going to sit down and focus in on you and say, you know what? Whatever this man wants and whatever this man needs, I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to be there for him. And I did those things. And that's what made him want to make me a mother and everything. But he want to be together forever, but he don't want to get married though. And that was something I just could not do. I can't sit around and do that kind of shit. That's not me taking my life seriously. Because I know that there's a man out there that want to get married. I know that there's a man that want to do those things. And people talk about my age. Some people talk about my age and stuff. And what? I'm in my early 30s. And I have a lot of time. And I just turned another age. So I literally just turned another age last month. So I have time to get myself together. I have a whole year, this year right here, the rest of this year, to get myself together and get me what I want out of life. I'm not gonna wait till I'm in my late mid 30s. I'm not waiting that long. I'm gonna get me somebody. God gonna send me somebody that's a great man, and we're gonna get married and we're gonna go forward with our life. It's not gonna be no games being played over here because I'm not letting anybody in that don't want what I want. So I left that relationship with a baby. Yes, I did. And I'm not ashamed of that. I left that relationship with a baby, but I didn't get the ring. And I get that. So now there's no more kids coming out of here. I'm sorry. The kitchen is closed. The oven is closed, baby. I'm not baking no more pies. So at the end of the day, I tell people straight up off the back, I got 2 kids and I don't want no more. Because every time you have a baby, you never get the ring. I'd rather get the ring and then have the baby. You're not getting no baby unless I get a ring on my finger. And even when I get a ring on my finger, I still may not give you no baby. I'm just being real with you. So I had my 2 kids. I'm done having kids now. The kitchen is closed, boo. This is closed on up now. And I'm not having no more nothing coming out of my canal anymore. Nothing else is coming out of there. So that's why I said, back to the subject of giving your all and catering to that man is how you're going to get the ring. Caring for the man is how you keep the man. You don't keep the man by saying, I'm beautiful, I'm sexy, I got good vagina, and this man is mine, and we're going to be together. That's not going to keep the man, boo. A lot of women think that that's going to keep the man, and it's not. So I'm here to tell you, baby. The women that are married will tell you exactly how they got that man. And the man that's married will tell you how he got the woman and what makes her different than the other women. I always ask married men, what made you want to marry her? I always ask them, why did you marry her? I talk to people who is married to see where they headed, family members, friends. I talk to them to see what made you marry her. What made you just want to tie the knot with this one woman? You had many women, but what made you settle with her though? And it's never the sex. It's never the looks. The looks and sex matter, but a lot of women can't even fuck and they in a marriage right now. And the man will tell you she can't fuck. She don't want to fuck no more. She can't fuck. She don't know what to do. She's not freaky. But I married her because she cared for me and loved me and got my back. And that is what is going to get the man. So people need to realize that it's not the looks and the sex is going to get the man. It's not, I don't have to do nothing against the man. He loved me. I'm beautiful. He loved my spirit. I'm this, I'm that. What about, what are you doing for him? What are you doing to make this man want to be with you forever? Because you're never going to get the ring. Women that get the ring, they know exactly what to do. They don't have to say it. They know. You have to have it in you, not on you. Because it ain't on you. It's inside of you. That's how you're going to get that man to commit to you. So having wifey material qualities is what we need to focus in on. If we want a more black love, because I support black love. I'm team black love. If you want more marriages, if you want more black love, women gonna have to let our guards down a little bit and be a little bit more submissive and more feminine. Women are these days are very aggressive and they not feminine at all. They don't know how to tap into it. I mean, you can turn it on and off when you get in public. You can put that little fierce look on, but when you get around this man that you care for, you know, let your guard down a little bit. Be a little bit more submissive. Be a little bit more like feminine and sweet. Because men love a sweet bitch. A sweet woman can get everything from a man. And I've learned that a long time ago. Because I was 19 dating a dude my age. In his 30s. I was 19, still in high school, about to graduate, dating a man in his 30s. And he told me he was like 28, 29, but he wasn't. And when I found out, I was like, oh, we already in love now. I don't give a fuck. Like, he lied, but at the end of the day, we already in love now. I ain't letting you go unless you let me go. See, me, I'm not the first to walk away. But if a man telling me he don't want to get married and he keep telling me that shit, oh, I gotta leave that. Because I know that that's what I want. And when I want, I get. So, what I want, I get in life. I'm sorry. I am somebody who is strong-willed and I don't give up. And I'm just I'm strong-minded. I can't walk away from things that I want in life. Because if I keep walking away from what I want, then I'm never going to get what I want out of life. If I keep settling for this, settling for that. Like the song say by Tony Braxton, Let It Go. Nobody going to love you like you are if you accept whatever they give. If you take whatever that comes your way. Nobody gonna love you like you are if you accept whatever comes your way. Nobody. So you have to sometimes, you got to know when to roll and when to fold. And when the fold is being submissive and submitting to your man, that's a good man to you. A man who's a protector and make you feel safe. Not anybody, but submitting to the right man. That is when to fold. When to roll is when you know that man don't want nothing from you but a long time. These men be wanting years out of you. And the whole time in the back of their head, they not marrying you. They gonna save that for another woman when they get to where they going in life. They gonna get that woman when they get to the top. They gonna wait till they get all the way to the top. Then they gonna get somebody. But see, men get old too. And women don't always want no old nigga. Women like them young dudes with stamina. They have energy. They have high energy. They got stamina. They all of these things. They're exciting. They're fun. They're adventurous. I like men that's like a little bit younger than me, like 30, 29. I don't like men who are always older because I've had older when I was young, and the older ones was kind of almost boring when I was young. But once I got older, I said, okay, the older men are okay, but you know what I'm saying? The ones that's my age are okay, but I like ones that are a little bit younger than me, just a little bit, like a few years, because they are more fun and vibrant and adventurous, and they have stamina, and you know, I am a what I should say, passionate lover. So yeah, that's me, and I need somebody that definitely can meet my standards in bed, because when I get in there, it's nothing that I don't go for, you know, and that's just me. So I need somebody who can meet me in the bedroom equally, because that matters too sometimes. You know, you don't want to go forward with somebody and you know, you're not satisfied sexually sometimes. You know, some guys be sexually frustrated, and that's why they act crazy and do crazy shit and cheat on their wife and shit, because the wife ain't hitting on nothing. Even though that's not the main reason why they marry you. That's just some of the pluses of a man marrying a woman. Like, that's an extra plus. If a woman don't have that bedroom action, that takes some points away from her. But he still married her because he loved her and she cared for him and she spoiled him and she catered to him and showed him love. And that is what makes these men put that ring on their finger. So a lot of women need to realize that, come together, figure it the fuck out, and come out here and get serious about this. Because I would say I want to see more black love in 2025. I don't care what the world is talking about. I want to see more black love, and I want to see more black people married, and I want to see us together. I don't want to see a lot of interracial. I'm not being prejudiced or racist. I just want to see more black love. Two black people together in harmony. I need to see it. I'm not seeing it. Black people in harmony. I need to see it. I see a lot of interracial dating. I see a lot of other races with their races dating. I want to see black love because it matters. Black love matters. It does. I want to see more black marriages and relationships. I don't want to see this mixed stuff out here. That's not what I'm looking forward to. So thank you guys for watching my channel. I know it's a long video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. And leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know how you feel about my video. Thank you. Till next time.